when I was in between churches, I once attended a small church. The one thing I loved about that church was no matter what the topic of the message was, no matter what the pastor was preaching, at the end, he always pointed people to Jesus. He always made, an altar call saying, if you haven't given your life to Christ, and if you want to, say this prayer, or you can come forward, or you can see me after the service. But he always, every single time, pointed people to Jesus. So that should be our message as Christians. Anytime we are preaching, it should lead people to Jesus. Our message should always point people to Jesus. It shouldn't point people to ourselves. It shouldn't point people to our church. It shouldn't point people to our pastor, our geo. It should always point people to Jesus. Remember in the Bible, when the Greeks went, they told Philip, "Sir, we have come to see Jesus." You understand? They didn't say they have come to see men or anybody else. "Sir," they told Philip, "we have come to see Jesus." I read the story some time ago. This church got a new pastor. The first time when he went on to the pulpit to preach, he read the message that they left on the pulpit and he started sobbing. So when people asked him, "Pastor, what is the matter?" He read the message to the church. They had written there, "In all your messages, let us see Jesus. Point us to Jesus. That's the messages we want to hear from you." And he promised to deliver, and he did. So if you're in a church where the messages point you to the devil at the end, where the messages point you to witches and wizards and covens, I'm sorry to say, that's not a Christian church. That's not the message of the Bible. That's not the message Jesus left behind. Yes, we should know that the devil is there, he's real, but he should not be the focus of our messages. Our messages should always, every single time, point people to Jesus. Point people to eternity, because this world is not our home. We are aliens. We are foreigners here. So our messages should always, every single time, point people to Jesus. So you don't go to a church where all they talk about is fundraising. We need to put a roof on the church, and that's the whole message. Or we need to put a foundation here, and that's the entire message. We need to do this. We need to do all of that. But that should not be the message. We should point people to Jesus. So that's just my short message this afternoon. God bless you. Thanks for watching.